Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this will be a bit of a interesting news about Idea Factory games, especially if you've been following the Neputina series, especially this particular game, Hyperdimension Neputina Sisters versus Sisters. So here's the recap. In Japan, April of 2022, the game came out, but then you're wondering, is the game good or not? Well, from what I understand from the Japanese side, it is just your so-so Neputina game from what I understand. It's more action-y. It's more based on like the Tales game or the Star Ocean game. However, I'm going to give credit to R3D Gaming on his thoughts on the first sale of this game in Japan. And unfortunately, apparently the report is it's a bit lower than some previous game. Heck, even lower than the spin-off. And the probably reason really is that, this is my theory also, that in Japan, maybe that the Neputina franchise is not so popular than in the West. So that'll be a different story about that one anyway, because another video I'm going to give my thoughts on is about the Xenoblade Chronicles story. And I heard it from Matt when I was watching one of his streams, but that's a different story there. So back to Sister versus Sister. So the game came out in April of 2022. And of course now there's always a big question, because just like myself, I'm an Uber Idea Factory fan. I do love playing the Neputina series. Yeah, mediocre it is. Still, I enjoy it personally. So, personal opinion. But the question is, when is it going to come out? Is it going to be 6 months? Is it going to be longer? What's going on? Why is it as of right now? What's it even coming out? While some other game, they came out like less than 6 months. So, the thing is now is... Another one I'm going to give credit is the Twit Gamer. So he posts a short video. Apparently, the voice of Neptune gave a voice message. So apparently, here's the gist of it. So I guess I kind of missed about it. I don't know what happened because I didn't miss it. So for a while, Idea Factory on their social media, they were doing some cryptic messages like call this number, call the number, leave your phone number. For this one is, if you put your number in this particular Idea Factory site, and you're gonna get a call from Neptune, and apparently you do get a call from other voice actress from the game. So anyway, I know I'm kind of confusing there, but because it's kind of weird what they're doing, it's a weird promotion. But anyway, the Tweet Gamer basically showed a short clip of Neptune promoting the game. Yes, folks. By now, what it means is officially it's confirmed. Idea Factory International will release Hyperdimension Neputina Sisters versus Sisters in the West in early 2023. So yeah, so that is that long. It's like, wait a minute, man, that's even more than 6 months. Why is that? Well, major common theory, English dub. Yeah, so if the voice actress of Neputina, she's actually famous. She also voiced Ed from Cowboy Bebop and other anime, good ones, is promoting this game. That means it's gonna have English dub. So that's why it's taking longer. And I said it before myself, personally, I know a lot of people gonna disagree with this. Take your time. Don't bother with the worldwide release. As long as it has English dub, personally, I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people kind of hate that. I know the Falcom community really hate that. That's like the biggest annoyance ever, because the problem is their game takes like more than a year to be released outside of Japan. But you know, that's Falcom, that's a different story there, but I understand. But like I said, for me personally, take your time, don't bother with the worldwide release. As long as English dub, I'm happy with it. Again, let me recap this. The Neputina Virtual Stars did not have English dub. It's because of the VTubers license. They couldn't do it. The budget was going high to a point that it was becoming an over budget situation. So they just said, you know what, we're not going to dub this. Sorry. So moving from Neputina versus San Kagura, and again, I have a video about that one, is that former Idea Factory community manager Zan Dragoon said, due to a request from Marvelous, they did say that please don't dub this game, because then we have to dub the San Kagura characters. Our game never have dub, and the reason behind that is, the rumor is that there was some sort of dubbing rights situation with Funimation, and they're gatekeeping it. So like, you have to use the voice actress from Funimation, and they're asking a lot of money, and it kind of makes sense because the same goes with My Hero Justice 1 when they did plan to have English dub, and there was some butting heads to a point they said, yeah, we're just not going to do it because rumor has it that Funimation wanted a lot of money for it. Oh, you're going to use a voice actors, you're going to pay a lot of money. Like they said, yeah, screw this. And hopefully One Piece Odyssey will have English dub, but that's a different story there. So moving back again to Hyperdimension Neptunia Sister versus Sister. So yes, it is official. Credit to the voice actress of Neptunia. The game will come out early 2023. So you're going to see that very long gap, more than 6 months. So that means they are going to dub the game. And for this one also, hopefully it'll sell better in the West than in Japan. Because the thing is, it's a type of situation where a Japanese IP is more popular in the West than in Japan. Sonic, Punch-Out, Resident Evil series, believe it or not, is more popular in the West for a Japanese IP than Japan itself. Same goes with the Idea Factory games, especially Neptunia. A lot of people in the West are more fan of this than in Japan. So again, so hopefully they're going to focus on that sale. So yeah, so the recap is, if you follow Idea Factory International for a while on their social media, there was some cryptic message about putting in Neptunia stuff. And if you put in your phone number on a particular website from Idea Factory International, you're going to get a call from the voices of the Neptunia series, and they're going to announce that, yes, this game, Sister versus Sisters, will be released early 2003. So Idea Factory International, kudos to you. Take your time. I have a lot of games. I know a lot of people might not like that, but if you want the product to be good, sometimes give them time. You rush it, this is what happened. And like I said, in the case with Neptunia Cross and Kagura, since from the get-go they just said, hey, look, we're not going to dub it anyway, so there's no compromise. They just said, Marvel said, hey, don't dub the game or it's going to be some problem. That's why he was able to release it early. Yeah, sort of kind of see there, but again, it is what it is. So awesome. Can't wait for it. Once again, before I close this, Hyperdimension Neptunia Sisters versus Sisters will be released outside of Japan in the West early 2023. So with that, I'll see you guys later.